a.m. to 9 a.m. on Yewa Frontier 102.9 FM for Queen K and the kids. We will start with storytelling challenges where you listen, answer questions, and win shout-outs. Then you get your brains buzzing with riddles, spellings, and opposite word games in our Brain Boost segment. And don't miss Career Corner, where you explore exciting jobs, meet amazing professions, and dream big for your future. This show is made for kids aged 4 to 16. Adults can join too. So tune in, call in, and let's make Saturday morning super fun and full of learning. Only on Yewa Frontier 102.9 FM, where kids shine.
And shine, it's learning fun, it's our time. Stories, games, and dreams so big. Hanging out with Queen K and the kids. Listen close, don't miss a word. Every voice deserves to be heard. Queen K and the kids, come on, join the fun. We learn, we laugh for everyone. Queen K and the kids, speak up, don't be shy. Dream it, be it, reach for. Puzzles, test your mind. Let's see how fast your brain can shine. Big dreams start with just one try. You can be anything, just aim high. Queen K and the kids, come on, join the fun. We learn, we laugh for everyone. Queen K and the kids, speak up, don't be shy. Dream it, be it, reach for the sky. My Queen K says, are you ready? Let's go. Time to learn and grow. We're the stars of the show. My Queen K says, are you ready? Kids, say ready, let's go. Time to learn and grow. We're the stars of the show. Queen K and the kids. Every girl, every boy. Learning together with laughter and joy. Queen K and the kids. Let your voice be heard. Smart, every single word. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, come on, join the fun. We learn, we laugh for everyone. Queen K and the kids, speak up, don't be shy. Dream it, be it, reach for the sky. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids, number one. Saturday fun has just begun. Queen K and the kids. Hey, it's Saturday.
Come along, it's time to play. But is it time to play actually?
Wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to my amazing, talented superstar. Happy New Month! My brilliant boys and girls are welcome to another exciting edition of Queen K and the Kids Show right here on your Frontier 102.9 FM. The happiest place on radio where we learn, laugh, imagine, and grow into better children every single week. Name it! It's a new one. Why am I so excited like this? I am happy. And I know that you're happy as well to meet me, to get to meet and listen to my voice again, listen to the stories, and of course, career segment as well.
See how fast your brain can shine.
My name is KIKELOMO FATUASE, the Queen K herself, and I'm so happy to have you all with me today. Whether you're at home with mom and dad, or you're helping grandma, visiting family, traveling, or getting ready for today's activities, this is me saying thank you so much to you for you choosing to spend part of your day or part of your Saturday with us right here on your Frontier 102.9 FM.
We're the stars of the show. Places.
Now on this program, every story teaches us everything special. Everything special. Every question makes us think a little deeper, and every career we learn about open our minds to exciting possibilities, and every minute reminds us that every child carries greatness inside them. So sit comfortably, open your ears, open your heart, and let your imagination travels with me. Because today's story is filled with wisdom, family, love, hard work, and one lesson that every child should carry for the rest of their lives. But before we begin with our story, today is the 1st of August again. And of course, I am saying, if today happens to be your birthday, happy birthday to you. Everyone here at Queen K and the Kid Show wishes you joy, laughter, good health, wisdom, long life, and God's abundant blessings. From your Frontier 102.9 FM, we pray for every children celebrating their birthday today, that may this new age bring beautiful memories, wonderful friends, success in your studies, and countless reasons to smile. And always remember this: you are unique, you are talented, and of course, you are loved.
Time to play.
And you can also become anything you dream of becoming. Anything you dream of becoming, if you keep learning, working hard, and believing in yourself. I am saying again, happy birthday to you, to every celebrant. Now, boys and girls, let's all clap and celebrate with them, because we'll be going on a short music break, and that's for the celebrant doing a birthday song and dancing right here on your Frontier 102.9 FM. Do not touch the dial. We're coming back. Let's go do birthday song. If it's your birthday, this is me saying happy birthday. So stand up on your seat and dance. If you're in a car, if you're anywhere, stand up and dance. Happy birthday. All right, to all the celebrants, once again, happy birthday to you. You're welcome back. So who is ready for today's story? If you're ready, shout, I am ready. Wonderful. Today's story, who can guess? Because the excitement is just everywhere. I am so excited. So I'm waiting for someone to guess what the title of our story is today, this morning. Wait for it. The farmer's three sons. That's the title of our story this morning. Once upon a time, in many years ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by green fields, tall palm trees, flowing streams, and of course singing birds, there lived an old farmer named Babade. Now, Babade was one of the most respected people in the village, not because he was rich or the richest, and not because he was the strongest, but because he was one of the hardest working and most honest men anyone ever had or known. Now, every morning, before the first rooster crow, Babade was already awake. As the sun slowly paints the sky shades of orange and gold, he would carry his hoe over his shoulder, put on his white straw hat, and walk quietly to his farm. His farm was large and beautiful. Rows of healthy yams mounds stretched across the land. Maize plants danced gently whenever the winds blew. Tomato ripened under the warm sunshine, and pepper had a splash of bright red. Cassava grew deep beneath the soil, and orange trees filled the air with sweet fragrance. Near the edge of the farm stood a mango tree where colorful birds gather every morning. Babade loved his farm, but more than his farm, he loved his family. His greatest treasure was not his crops, it was his 3 sons, Tunde, Kunle, and Femi. The 3 boys were handsome, intelligent, and healthy. But there was one very big problem. They never agreed on anything. If Tunde wanted to fetch water, Kunle would refuse. If Kunle suggested cleaning the compound, Femi would disappear. If Femi wanted everyone to harvest vegetables, the others suddenly became tired. Every small issue became an argument. Every little misunderstanding became a quarrel. Sometimes they refused to speak to one another for days. The neighbors often shook their heads. One elderly woman would sigh and say, what a pity. Those boys have everything they need, yet they cannot work together. Another villager replies, a broom with one stick cannot sweep a compound. But those boys never listen. One hot afternoon, Babade returned home after spending many hours under the scorching sun. His clothes were covered in dust, sweat rolled down his face, and his back aches from the day's work. As he entered the compound, he expected to see his sons helping one another, but instead, Tunde and Kunle were shouting, and Femi was standing nearby, shouting even louder. Nobody was listening. Nobody was solving the problem. Everyone only wanted to prove they were right. Babade quietly sat beneath the old mango tree and watched them carefully. After several minutes, he called softly, "My sons." They ignored him. He called again, "My sons." Still, they continued arguing, and finally, he stood up and raised his voice, "My sons!" And immediately, the 3 boys fell silent and walked slowly towards their father. Then Babade said, "My children, why do I hear shouting instead of laughter in this home?" Then Tunde said, "Father, Kunle refused to help me." Then Kunle said, "No, Dad. No, Father. Tunde always wants to control everybody." And there comes Femi. Femi said, "They are both wrong." And soon, all 3 boys were arguing again. But Babade closed his eyes for a moment, then smiled. Not because he was happy, but because he knew that sometimes children learn better through experience than through long lectures. The following morning, Babade woke up earlier than usual. Instead of going straight to the farm, he walked into the nearby forest carrying a rope. After searching carefully, he gathered several strong, dry sticks of nearly the same size and tied them tightly together until they formed one solid bundle. Then he returned home. His sons looked at him curiously. Then Tunde said, "Father, what are you doing with those sticks?" Babade smiled but said nothing. Instead, he placed the bundle gently on the ground. And he said, "My sons, I have a very simple challenge for the three of you." And immediately the boys grew interested. Kunle said, "What challenge?" Babade said, "If any of you can break this bundle of stick, I shall give that person a very special reward." And guess what? The boys smiled confidently like, "It's nothing, it's just stick." Then Femi came and he said, "Well, that's easy. I can break it in just a few seconds." Was it really going to be that easy? Or was Baba Ade about to teach his sons one of the greatest lessons of their day? Tunde squeezed the bundle with all his might. His hands grew tired, his hands began to shake, and after several attempts, he dropped it on the ground and said, "I can't." Then Babade smiled kindly and said, "My sons, all three of you have tried your best." The boys looked disappointed though. Femi said, "But, Father, we couldn't any of us break it. How? Why? Why? Without saying a word, Babade untied the rope around the bundle. The stick fell apart, one after another. He picked up a single stick and handed it to Tunde and said, "Tunde, my son, break this." And immediately it snapped. He gave another stick to Kunle and again he broke it. Then he handed one to Femi and again it broke with almost no effort. The three boys looked surprised. Babade gathered the broken pieces in his hands and he said, "My children, today you have seen a lesson greater than famine. When the sticks were tied together, none of you could break them. But when they stood alone, they broke easily. Our family is just like those sticks. If you continue to quarrel, jealousy and anger, it will break each of you. But when you love one another, help one another and stand together, no problem will be too great." And then the boys lowered their heads. For the first time, they truly understood what their father had been trying to teach them for years. Then Tunde was like, "Father, I'm sorry." And Kunle was like, "Dad, I'm sorry." And lastly, Femi said, "I promise to do better." And their father, Babade, he said, "My sons, saying I'm sorry is important. Living differently is even more important." And from that day forward, the three brothers changed. When it was time to plant crops, they worked side by side. When weeds covered the farm, they removed them together. During harvest, they laughed as they filled basket after basket with fresh yam, maize, vegetables, and fruits. The farm produced more than ever, beef, before because many hands worked together with one art. The neighbors noticed the difference. The one villager said, "Look at Babade's son. They no longer quarrel. They have discovered the power of unity." And years later, when Babade grew too old to farm, his sons managed the land together. The farm became one of the most successful in the village. People traveled from nearby communities to learn not only how they farm, but how they worked together with kindness and respect. And whenever anyone asked the secret of their success, the brothers would smile and say, "Our fathers taught us that one stick can break easily, but many sticks tied together become strong." Boys and girls, and that is the end of our story. You know, I don't just give you stories alone, as well tell you the moral lesson from the story that has just been told. So I'll be bringing out some moral lessons from this story that has just been told, and we get to learn one lesson or the other that we can keep for the rest of our lives, believe me. And our number one moral lesson we have from the story that has been told is that unity gives us strength. Unity gives us strength, just like you see Femi, Tunde, and Kunle, that they decided to unite together. That makes them stronger and also gives them strength to even work better. Number two moral lesson from the story is that families should work together instead of fighting. I mean, you and your siblings, when mommy or daddy gives you house chores to do, and be like, "Oh, Junior, you and your brother should tidy up the house. I'm going to the market. When I get back, I want everywhere tidied." And then instead of you fighting, you should be together and work together. Like number one moral lesson said, unity gives us strength. So you should work together with your siblings, because family should work together, not fight. Okay? Now, number three moral lesson is that respect your parents because they carry valuable wisdom. Just like you see the situation of these three boys when their father was talking to them, until he shouted and yelled on top of his voice before they could listen. And later, they listened and they respected their dad, and that was how they were able to learn this lesson even faster than they should. What they would have learned for years or took them years to learn, they were able to learn it just with an experience or experimental skills that their father had. So believe me, parent carries valuable wisdom, so respect your parent at all costs. And number four moral lesson from this is that action often teach better than argument. Actions often teach better than argument. Because of our time, number five moral lesson: teamwork helps us achieve greater success. Teamwork helps us achieve greater success. Just like when it was time for harvest, you could see that they even harvested or had more crops than usual. Why? Because they team up to work together. More hands worked, and they were able to get a greater result. So believe me, teamwork helps us. It helps us achieve greater results. So don't be like, "Oh, you do your portion, I'll do my portion. You stay on your own. I'll just do my own. My mommy said I should do this one, so don't come close to me. Oh, I finished my own. I cannot do your own." Don't do stuff like that. Team up together, unite together, come together and do the work. Believe me, you will get a greater result. And number six moral lesson from the story that we just listened to this morning is saying I'm sorry is a sign of maturity. Don't be like, "Oh, mommy, but he started it first. It was Timileyin that started it, and then Peter now joined him, and then..." No, don't do that. Saying I'm sorry is a sign of maturity, okay? Number seven moral lesson is that forgiveness brings peace. Forgiveness brings peace. Look at the brothers fighting, the three brothers passing blame, saying it's this one, saying it's that one. And then, there was no peace. But the moment they forgave themselves, there was peace in their heart. Okay? So know this, that forgiveness brings peace. Number 8 moral lesson from this very story that has been told this morning is that hard work becomes easier when everyone contributes. Hard work becomes easier when everyone contributes. Not like, okay, every Saturday I know some families love to do some sanitation work in their homes, try to clean up, change some locations of decorations in their house or in their homes and everything. And then you be like, oh, mommy, I washed the plate yesterday. It's not my turn to work today. I cannot work today. And then your brother be like, Shebi, I wash too. Me too, I wash now. I wash. Shebi, I wash my socks. Mommy not that she wash my sister's socks again. I cannot wash your... No, don't do that. To be a good boy and a good girl, learn to do the work together. Contribute. Hurt something. Make move. Do something together. When you see your parent doing one or two things, try to assist. Okay? So... when it makes everything easier. You see, when mommy is cooking and then you decided to wash the plate, assist her, everything just becomes easy. You won't even know when you finish up. Okay? That's another thing I want you to hold on to. That hard work becomes easier when everyone contributes. And then number 9 moral lesson from that same story that just been told is that love and corporations build happy homes. Love and cooperation do what? Builds happy homes. When you love your siblings, you love your brother, your sister, your niece, your cousins, your nephew, it also builds happy home, because every one of you just, you love, you play together, you do things together, you rejoice, you smile. All of those things, you just make everyone happy. So know it in your mind today that you don't just fight your siblings, you love them. You cooperate with them, and before you know, you're building a happy home already. And lastly, the last moral lesson I'll be picking from the story that I've just been told is that good character is more valuable than physical strength. Good character is more valuable than physical strength. Now imagine you having a good character. Everybody knows you that, oh, she's respectable, she's humble, she's gentle, she's meek, she's this. Then a physical strength that, oh, that rude boy, he can have the strength to carry some things. Oh, that rude girl, she doesn't even greet, she doesn't have respect and that. No. However, when you have a good attributes, good characters, it is more valuable. And so questions, I have questions lined up from the story that has been told. So if you want to call in, go ahead and call in. Or you can ask mommy or daddy to help you. Call us on 091 100 00130 or 091 100 00140. These are the 2 studio lines where you can call in and be part of the show. You can ask questions from the show, or you can as well send us WhatsApp message on 091 100 00130. That's the WhatsApp line. Or run down to Facebook. Go there and drop your comment on Facebook at Yewa Frontier 102.9 FM. There you can drop your comment, like, shares, and let's do this together. Of course, I'll definitely read out your comment. We can't wait to hear from our brilliant listeners. Don't go anywhere, because after this short break, it's a short music break, we're stepping into another exciting part of today's program. Who can guess what part is that? The Career Corner. But we're going to do this song, and after that, we'll come back and enjoy a wonderful second segment where we pick a particular career and then we talk about it. Believe me, in this career you will love it, because I love it as well. So do not touch the dial. Stay glued to your radio, stay close to your radio, just increase the volume of your radio, and then we get to enjoy together. It's still Frontier, Yewa Frontier 102. Yeah, that's me playing that for you. You can do whatever you want to do. So go ahead and dream big. You're welcome to my wonderful, wonderful superstar. You're welcome if you're just joining. Oh my God. You're tuning to your Frontier 103.9 FM. And of course, the show you're on to this amazing, amazing morning is called Quinke and the Keisha right here. And I hope you enjoy our story. For those of you that have been with your radio this morning, the famous three sons. I also hope you've learned that when you work together, you become stronger and happier. Now, it is time for another exciting part of the program, which is the Career Corner. This is the part of the show where we discover amazing jobs that, boys and girls can dream about today and, prepare for tomorrow. Remember this, always remember that every great doctor was once a child. Every pilot was once a child. Every teacher was once a child. Engineers, scientists, artists, and broadcasters was once a child who had a dream. Who knows the next great inventor, actor, president, or world-famous entertainer could be listening to this program right now. So this is me telling you to keep learning, keep asking questions, and of course, never stop believing in yourself. Are you ready to discover today's career? Are you ready? If you're ready, let's go. Today's career is one of, oh my God. Why am I excited? Maybe because it's one of the area where I work. I get to do this. It's exciting. Believe me. Today's career is one you hear almost every day, but you may not even know the person behind it. Who can guess? A voice actor. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever watched a cartoon and wonder who gave that lion that booming voice? Or who made a tiny mouse sound so funny? Or maybe you've watched an animated movie and thought, wow, that princess sounds so real. Well, guess what? Here is a surprise. Those characters are not real people. Someone stood inside a recording studio and used only their voice to make those characters come alive. And that special person is called a voice actor. Now, what is a voice actor? A voice actor is someone who uses their voice to play the part of a character without appearing on the screen. Instead of acting with their whole body in front of a camera, they act with their voice. They make characters laugh. They make characters cry. They sound excited, scared, brave, funny, angry, kind, gentle, or even like a talking robot. Imagine someone saying, "Hello, children. I am Captain Coco, the talking coconut." Then another voice says, "I saved the day." And another voice whisper, "Oh no, the dragon is coming." Sometimes one talented voice actor performs all three voices. Isn't that amazing? Is that not amazing? Now you wonder that, okay, Queen K. So tell me, where do voice actors work? Listen up, okay? Voice actors work in many exciting places. Recording studios, cartoon companies, movie production houses, television stations, radio stations, and advertising agencies. Many also work from home once they have a quiet recording room and the right equipment, okay? So now you be like, okay, where can we hear voice actors? Calm down. I got you back. Let's see if you can recognize where voice actors work. You hear them in cartoons, right? Animated movies, television commercials, radio jingles, documentaries, educational videos, video games, audiobooks, talking toys, mobile phone apps, airport announcements, and museum audio guides. Okay, even some GPS navigation system use professors like you're scared, like you're frightened, something is wrong, you're scared, and you be like, go, come on, everyone. Did you notice something? The voice stays the same. Only the voice changed. Or the expression actually changed. And that is exactly what voice actors do every blessed day. Now, you need skills. Every voice, there's a voice. To be a voice actor, there's a skills you need. Skills every voice actors need. Can anyone become a voice actor? You might be wondering in your heart. Oh, of course, yes, definitely, absolutely. But they must learn and practice. A good voice actor should have a clear speaking voice, a good pronunciation, excellent reading skills, confidence, creativity, a strong imagination, patience, good listening skills, the ability to express different emotions, and most importantly, practice, and more practice. Even the best voice actor continues to practice every day. And then some of you be like, oh, Queen K, can children start learning too now? Absolutely. You don't have to wait until you're an adult. Here are some fun way to start, okay? Now, read storybooks aloud. Pretend to be different cartoon characters, okay? You can be this, you can be that, you can be... Just try to do that. Then you read your English textbooks with expression. That is what can help you. You record your voice on a phone and listen to yourself. So as you do that gradually, try to improve every day. Create funny voices for animals. Read Bible stories or folktales to your younger ones, your brother or your sister. The more you practice, the better you become. And who knows, just one day, maybe one day, your voice could be heard by millions of people around the world. So being a voice actor is not ordinary. We also need tools. To be a voice actor, you need tools to use, okay? So many children think a voice actor only needs a good voice. Well, you're right. A good voice is important, but they also use special tools to produce high-quality recordings. So I'll be listing out some of the tools they use, which I'll be starting out with microphone. These capture the voice clearly. Professional microphones are very sensitive, so every word can be heard. Number 2, they use headphones. Voice actors wear these so they can hear themselves and listen to instructions from the director. Number 3, we have a computer. This is used to record, store, and edit their voice. Number 4, we have recording software. A special computer program used to record and improve sound. And lastly, and the tools that are here, listed here, is a quiet recording booth or studio. This is a room that blocks outside noise so that the recording sounds clean and professional. Now we have different types of voice acting. Yeah, we do different. So you can't choose to be anyone anyway. Did you know that voice acting is not just for cartoon? Believe me, it's not. There are many exciting areas where voice actors work. So voice acting that we have cartoon and animation. The voices you hear in animated television shows and movies. So you can be that. That's voice acting, okay? Like I said earlier, some don't appear on the screen, but their voice do the performance. So that's for the cartoon and animation. Number 2, we have the television and radio commercials. Every time you hear an advert for food, clothes, toys, or bank, a voice actor may be speaking, okay? So whatever advert you're listening to, either on the television or on the radio, it's the work of a voice actor. We also have audio books. Now, voice actors read books aloud with emotions and expression. So some people might be busy with some stuff and then you want to read. So to avoid to avoid distractions while you are reading and still trying to work at the same time, some prefer to use the audiobook. So they just plug in their headset or their earbud, whatever it is, or their gadget in their ear. They are working at the same time they are listening to the audiobook. So some voice actors read those books with expression and emotion as well. Another voice acting that we have, the types of voice acting that we have, is video games. Okay, video games. I know some of you be like, yay, I have a video games. Quite all right, no problem. You see those heroes, villains, monsters, and magical creatures all need voices. Yeah, you don't just see them in your games. You don't. Nah, they need voices. And who do that? All right, the voice actor. That's their job. That's another one you can do. Now we have documentaries. Many wildlife and history documentaries are narrated by professional voice actors. Maybe you open a channel. I know daddy and mommy sometimes do watch all these wildlife channels and then get to see some natures, sea creatures, wild animals, and all of those things. You see somebody talking and educating them, talking about their history and all of those things. That is called documentary, actually, talking about all of those things. The person doing that work is called a voice actor. Now, a professional voice actor. Do we have another type? Let me quickly run that. Of course, we do have another one. We have educational videos. Schools and children's programs often use voice actors to make lessons fun. Just like you go to your YouTube channels, you get to see some educational videos trying to get children's or infants' attention or babies' attention. You see them, all those rhymes and all of those things, those were done by a voice actor. Actors that we have, or voice acting that we have, is telephone and public announcements. The calm voice that welcomes you where you call a company or announce information at an airport or train station is often professionally recorded. Sometimes on the phone, and you just hear that your cam balance is not whatever. Maybe you're exhausted, you spent your call card. I know what they do with that. When was the last time my card ran out? I don't know. So the voices you just listen to, or that you're calling a customer care and then it said, for English, press 1. For Yoruba, press 2. For Hausa, then Uku. All of those things you listen to is the work of voice actors. Oh my God. Now, as a student, quickly let's run through this school subjects that can help you if you dream of becoming a voice actor one day. This school subjects can help you. Number one, we have English language, we have literature in English, we have civil education, we have drama or theater art where available. That's if it's available in your school. If you do music as well, you can do that. If your school does music subject, you can go ahead and do that. We have computer science, we have fine arts. This subject helps you read well, communicate clearly, express emotions, and become more creative. Now, you can study voice acting in Nigeria. Yes, you can, okay? But it's just not a particular course you can actually go for. While many universities do not offer a degree called voice acting, several related courses can prepare you for the profession, including mass communication, theater arts or performing arts, English language, linguistics, music, creative art. You can also attend acting school, media academics, and voice training workshops. Or you can also learn from experienced professionals while practicing regularly. Voice actor is working behind the scene to bring those characters to life. So who knows, one day we may hear your voice in a cartoon, an audiobook, or a movie, or even on the radio, inspiring children all over the world. This is me saying a big thank you for joining me on today's edition of Queen K and the Kids Show, also on the Career Corner, the Story One. This is me also telling you that you should keep learning, keep dreaming, keep reading, keep practicing. That's very important, and never forget that every great career begins with curiosity, dedication, and the courage to believe in yourself. Until next time, this is KIKELOMO FATUASE, of course, your one and only Queen K. Stay happy, stay conscious, stay shining, and of course, keep reaching for your dream. Have a blissful weekend. And lastly, once again, happy New Month!